Nehemiah chapter 2, Cupbearer's Plea. At that time, I was a cupbearer to the king. In the month of Nisan, in the 20th year of King Artaxerxes, the king was about to be served wine. I took the wine and gave it to the king. Since I had never seemed sad in his presence, the king asked me, "Why do you seem so sad? Since you aren't sick, you must have a broken heart." I was very afraid and replied, "May the king live forever. Why shouldn't I seem sad when the city, the place of my family's graves, is in ruin and its gates destroyed by fire?" The king asked, "What is it that you need?" I prayed to God of heaven and replied, "If it pleases the king, and if your servant has found favor with you, please send me to Judah, to the city of my family's graves, so that I might rebuild it." With the queen sitting beside him, the king asked me, "How long will you be away, and when will you return?" So it pleased the king to send me, and I told him how long I would be gone. I also said to him, "If it pleases the king, may letters be given to me addressed to the governors of the province beyond the river to allow me to travel to Judah. May the king also issue a letter to Asaph, the keeper of the king's forest, directing him to supply me with timber for the beams of the temple fortress gates, for the city wall, and for the house in which I will live." The king gave me what I asked, for the gracious power of my God was with me. Inspecting Jerusalem. So I went to the governors of the province beyond the river and gave them the king's letters. The king had sent officers of the army and cavalry with me. When Sanballat, the Horonite, and Tobiah, the Ammonite official, heard this, they were very angry that someone had come to seek the welfare of the people of Israel. When I reached Jerusalem and had been there for 3 days, I set out at night, taking only a few people with me. I didn't tell anyone what my God was prompting me to do for Jerusalem, and the only animal I took was the one I rode. I went out by night through the valley gate, past the dragon's spring, the dung gate, so I could inspect the walls of Jerusalem that had been broken down, as well as its gates, which had been destroyed by fire. Then I went to the spring gate and to the king's pool. Since there was no room for the animal on which I was riding to pass, I went up by way of the valley by night and inspected the wall. Then I turned back and returned by entering through the valley gate. Let's rebuild. The officials didn't know where I'd gone or what I was doing. I hadn't yet told the Jews, the priests, the officials, the officers, or the rest who were to do the work. So I said to them, "You will see the trouble that we're in. Jerusalem is in ruins, and its gates are destroyed by fire. Come, let's rebuild the wall of Jerusalem so that we won't continue to be in disgrace." I told them that my God had taken care of me, and also told them what the king had said to me. "Let's start rebuilding," they said, and they eagerly began the work. But then Sanballat, the Horonite, Tobiah, the Ammonite official, and Geshem, the Arab, heard about it. They mocked and made fun of us. "What are you doing?" they asked. "Are you rebelling against the king?" "The God of heaven will give us success," I replied. "As God's servants, we will start rebuilding. But you will have no share, right, or claim in Jerusalem." That ends chapter 2.